Okay, so the big news recently was that apparently Thor has started casting, and they started right away with the main character, Thor. We started out, I can't remember the actor's name right now, but I know that he played George Samuel Kirk in the opening of the new Star Trek movie.
So yeah, Kirk's
Kirk's dad
in the new movie is going to be the new Thor.
Chris Helmsworth, I think, is his name. I think, yes,
Yeah.
Chris Hemsworth. Excuse me, yes.
And where is he from? You said?
Australia. He's an Australian actor. Originally started on some Australian soap, I guess, that also Isla Fisher started on, called Home and Away or something like that. But yeah, another Aussie. Yeah, exactly. But yeah,
So he's going to be Thor.
he's going to be Thor.
So yeah, for those of you who haven't seen Star Trek yet, if you just want to check out what Thor's going to look like, yeah, he's
You'll
Kirk's
see.
dad.
Yes, and yeah. So, and Kenneth Branagh and Marvel and everyone had to sign off on this guy before it went through. So we know that they must have seen something in this guy. He's 25 right now. So his casting
He's very young.
feels a little bit young. When you see that, and he's going to be 26 in August, or so by the time they start filming, he'll be there. But yeah, I don't know. I mean, I liked him in Star Trek, so but I haven't seen him in that much, so I can't really, make a claim, I guess, as to whether or not it's a good choice, it's a bad
Well, you
choice,
just have
or whatever.
to trust,
Yeah.
the director and everything.
But Thor is supposed to be a young, good-looking guy, I guess, youngish, immortal, godlike.
Kind of youngish,
but
to give off an immortal
should have-
type of feel too.
Yeah, immortal being eternal youth, I guess. So, which kind of works, I guess, in a way. So, I know, and
He doesn't necessarily act that young. And
No.
we'll have to trust, of course, that he'd be able to handle the dialogue. We've never seen him do anything like that before. But, since he was cast, yeah, have faith.
yeah, exactly. I think Branagh is a very interesting choice for this, and I think it works because the guy has done obviously things like Henry V is I think that's the biggest example that we got right now that he's going to be a good choice for something like this for the historical period and whatnot, and the whole dealing with Thor's faux Shakespearean dialect and everything. Yeah, exactly. Branagh can maybe rein it in and give it something to sound, real and yet grounded at the same
Exactly.
time. So I do think he's a good choice. I think some people were wondering if this was all going to take place in Asgard, be all mythical, if it was going to. That maybe someone like a Peter Jackson or something should step in, seeing as how he did stuff like Lord of the Rings and whatnot, which is kind of also dealing in the mythological area. But I like Branagh as a choice as well. I think it's a very interesting idea to give him the huge budget that he's never had, and and yet also make it in the realm of something he's done before. I'm hoping for the best. Also, Loki has been cast as well. He's also an unknown by the name of Tom Hiddleston. You probably have not seen that he's done a lot of stage work in England. He's a Brit, and he's the thing that you would most likely have seen him in, if anything, over here in the States, would be he played Winston Churchill's son in the HBO TV movie The Gathering Storm. So, he's won some stage awards as well. So, and I think he might have done some stuff for the BBC with Branagh. So they've worked together before.
So there's that. We can't really comment on him because we've never seen anything that he's been in. He's a British stage actor, so that's good news.
Yeah.
So
He looks the part. If you've seen the pictures, he looks the part. So
definitely, yeah. So hopefully they are really on the right track.
Yes. So far, all in all, it's good news. I like Branagh. I like this casting so far. I like that they're unknowns, that you don't necessarily have to associate someone with like, oh, that's so and so playing Thor. I like that. It'll be very interesting to see how it turns out. I've liked their casting so far with Edward Norton as Bruce Banner, Robert Downey Jr. as Tony Stark. This
is one
worked.
of those Marvel independently done, without any other studio movies, just like Iron Man and The Incredible Hulk.
Yeah. So Marvel's ponying up their own cash for this. So they want to make sure that this is done right. So yeah, I see that there's a few people out there who are not that big a fan of Branagh. Well, I mean, I think we all hope for the best. People say that. I mean, I don't know. I mean, Henry V is very good. It's probably his best film. I mean, I enjoyed his Hamlet as well. He's got. I'm not sure if they're saying you like Branagh as a director or if you hate Branagh as a director or an actor. I'm not sure. And Much Ado About Nothing. I enjoyed that one. I actually did. But I don't know. And I think Dead Again. If you've seen that one, I've seen that one as well.
Given his
I know some people.
resume of films, it makes sense that he's doing